Hi guys, this is Vidas,
And Ausra.
and let's start episode 49 of Ask Vidas and Ausra podcast. And today's question was sent by Anna, and she asks about the pain she experiences in her knees when she plays the pedals. Uh, Probably uh, she feels that when she turns when playing pedal passages, when she turns, uh, it's kind of painful to her. Maybe she's doing something wrong. What do you think, Osha?
Well, she might be doing something wrong, but I never think that she might have weak knees, basically like a medical condition. So at the beginning, I would suggest her to contact, her doctor and do some tests on her knees, and because the problem might be just a medical issue, not her playing. Other thing that I would suggest for her to do or to try to do, to exercise before practicing the organ, because you have to warm up if you have bad knees in general. It will help you, to reduce your pain.
So, like stretching, you mean?
Sure. So some physical therapy, I think, would help her to improve things. I'm not sure if it will help like 100%, but at least it
Mhm.
might, lessen her pain.
Right, when your body feels warmer and the blood circulation is normal, then you can start playing full speed, and especially with your feet.
Yes, and of course I would wish to see how she's sitting on the organ bench, how is she moving, when she has to shift her legs. Because another thing that might cause that pain, knee pain, is maybe she shifts, too sudden. And this sudden motion might cause pain too. What do you think?
When you are shifting pedal positions, when you're sitting facing straight and the pedal passages continue to go upward or downward, you need to change positions. And the correct way to do this is by pushing off uh, of the opposite foot. So, for example, if you are going upward, you push off with the left foot, and your lower body, your knees, continue to face the direction that you're playing, basically upward, right? But your upper body must always face straight to the music rack. Does it make sense, Osha?
Well, yes and no. It might be very hard to do, especially when you have pain.
So when people have pain like this in their knees and sometimes in their backs too, is because they don't push off with the opposite foot, and their lower bodies continue to face straight, even though they are moving into a new position with their feet. So, for example, they're playing extreme bass passages, extremely low passages, but the knee is facing to the center. So it's kind of breaking their knee. That's why it might be painful. I don't know if it's the case with Anna, but it's worth investigating further if she is changing position correctly.
Yes, and I think she definitely needs to contact a doctor and to see, if it's not like arthritis or something medical. And then, if everything is just fine, then just exercise and try to find new ways to move on the organ.
Have you ever had a similar situation, Osha, or pain in your knees when playing pedals?
Actually, no. Actually, I had knee problem when I played piano. way back in my high school
Mm-hmm.
time. Because when playing piano, you only use two pedals and not always. You have to do especially the left one. So while practicing for a few hours, you would get sort of stiffness in your whole body, especially in your knees. And it would be hard for me to get up from the chair after playing for 2 or 3 hours. So that was very painful, but this pain disappeared when I started to practice organ because my knees kept moving all the time, and actually it helped me, to avoid pain.
Interesting. For me, I had some pain issues when I first started playing the organ in the 10th grade, and later on too in the first years of music academy in Vilnius. Really, nobody taught us this correct way of changing position in Lithuania, right?
Sure.
So people kept playing in whatever way they found easier, but that necessarily this doesn't necessarily mean it was correct way or
Yes,
healthy way.
that was a method in Lithuania actually. When I remember, I asked my teacher how could I get a right note in the pedal. She just told me, "Oh, whatever, play it with your nose, just hit the right key." That was her answer.
Half jokingly, she said that.
Well, I don't really think so. It was very ironic joke. Not very nice, to talk with your students in that manner.
So instead of explaining to you how you could depress the pedals with your foot and make the sound with your feet correctly, right? Instead, she chose to deflect your question with the ironic humor, and because she actually didn't know herself
Probably
the
she
correct way.
did not know probably about pedal preparation, so
Mm-hmm.
that was the easiest way for her, to get rid of my questioning.
So guys, please, please, please pay attention to how you shift positions when playing the organ and pedals. It's really sometimes damaging to your knees if you don't pay attention. If you continue to play facing to the center with your knees, and your lower feet continue to play, in the lower range or the upper range. So your knees should always face the note that you're playing with the pedal. That's the general rule. And you push off to the new position with the opposite foot.
Yes, please do that.
Yes.
And let us know how the things are going.
Yes, please reply to our messages when you subscribe to our blog at organduo.lt, and we will be, very glad to help you out and answer any other questions that you might have in the future of this podcast. Thanks for listening. This was Vidas.
And Ausra,
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.